Good morning, welcome on board Motor Yacht Gene Machine. I'm joined by Captain Matt. Today we're going to talk a little bit about having the duo that we've been showcasing here at the Miami Boat Show over the last couple of days, which is having Gene Machine, the Amels, and then the 55 Gene Chaser, and the benefits of having those two vessels. So Matt, thanks for joining us.
No problem, thanks for having me.
Talk a little bit, just starting, you guys have Gene Machine. What is she and what is Gene Chaser?
Sure, so Gene Machine is a 2013 Amels, 55 meters. And Gene Chaser, is also a 55 meter.
Okay.
Slightly bigger and 2 feet larger, but...
Okay, so you only got Gene Chaser beginning of last year, is that correct?
Correct, yeah, she was purchased by the owner in January of 21.
Okay, it's becoming way more common to have chase boats, particularly on the smaller end or the more standard sized yachts are now adding to their fleet instead of perhaps building, a much larger vessel, waiting there 3-4 years to have a brand new boat. In my eyes, I still see what you guys have got here as being so much more, from what I've seen, than just having perhaps a larger vessel. Could you elaborate on that a bit?
Gene Chaser was originally launched as Blue Ocean,
Okay.
as a spec boat for them. It was built in Turkey, then brought up for final outfitting in Holland. And it was ready and available, so the owner jumped at the opportunity to expand his space, really, and that's what he was looking for in terms of not having a larger primary vessel because of the size we are right now. We're allowed to go into St. Bart's, for instance, one of his favorite ports. If you go much larger, I think they'll take a 60 meter, but if you start seeing those sizes, then you're going to be spending a whole lot of time at anchor.
Fair point.
So they enjoy being in port each night. We had our enjoying Gene Chaser at anchor every day, but in the evenings we come in and have that environment that you might not be able to have if you were on a 90 meter.
100%. And then as a owner or as a guest, I know you guys are private, so even just having this conversation with you is totally different because the way that a private owner and the way a charter boat might use these two vessels is totally different. But in your case, you guys have been able to expand your offering to guests or your guests in terms of the toys availability and all that by an astronomical amount, right?
Yeah, Gene Machine does carry a lot of toys, but there's still a fundamental lack of space. You've got the G25 wakeboard boat, for instance, or the landing craft, the container full of ATVs and motorcycles and scooters. Yes, plenty of yachts carry small portions of what we're talking about right now, but you couldn't have it all.
No,
There's so
definitely
much space.
not.
Even on you have to go up significantly in size to offer what we're offering.
Okay, so first one, name, your position, and where you're from.
Hi, my name's Dane. I'm the first officer on board, and I'm from the eastern side of Southern Africa.
Hi, my name is Hunter. I'm a deckhand on Gene Machine and I'm from Seattle.
Hi, my name's Chris Paul. I'm from New Zealand.
Hi, my name's Robert.
Cameron Easton.
Malcolm Fordham.
Michael Edgar.
Harvey.
Hi, my name is Emma Roberts. I am the chief stewardess on board and I've been on Gene Machine for 4 years now.
I'm Sulka. I work on Gene Chaser and I'm the chief stewardess from Cape Town, South Africa.
Favorite toy on board Motor Yacht Gene Machine?
My favourite toy would be the Seabob.
Favorite toy?
Definitely the crane.
Self-playing piano.
Your favorite place you visited with Gene Machine?
The favorite place I've been is the Arctic.
New York's always really cool.
Positano. I love the Amalfi Coast.
Definitely New York and Newport, Rhode Island.
Favorite meal your chef has created on board?
Cressa sushi, Cam smash burgers.
I might not get the pronunciation right, but it's babuti, which is South African.
Steak. American.
Poke bowls.
That's got to be Cam's buttermilk fried chicken sandwiches.
Favorite activity off the vessel?
Flying my airplane. It's an easy one.
think from the outset, most people think Gene Chaser is just a lavish additional yacht to carry toys, which from the outset it does. You've got the massive wakeboard boat on the end of it, so it's hard to say this is all for science. But it certainly is his primary focus, and the events they've been hosting on there and the work they're doing is primarily based around that. And then the added benefit of being able to carry the additional toys is really huge for us. And although it's still new to us, having the 2 boats in the fleet, and it's new for the owner as well, so he's still developing his style of how he'd like to use them. What was the initial idea of having the 2 boats to always be cruising in tandem has morphed into the owner being able to have a second yacht, effectively. And so, for instance, Gene Machine was in the Mediterranean this summer, Gene Chaser stayed in the East Coast of the United States, and he was able to jump from each boat without having any downtime. So
that makes perfect sense.
That sort of explains how much he likes being on his vessels.
Hi, welcome on board of the Amels 180 G Machine. My name is Jorrit Pilar. I've been working for quite some years at Amels and Dame Yachting right now. And I just wanted to, let's say, take you along on board of the Amels 180 series and its successor of it, the Amels 60. Let's start with the Amels 180. It's 55 meters long, a little bit over 9 meters wide. Exterior design was done by Tim Haywood, and we have built 25 of them. And if you include the Tigre d'Or series, it's even 32.
Which makes it one of the most successful series that's ever been created.
Indeed, you're completely right. It's, in my opinion, the most successful yacht that's been built in series. But, you know, we call it a limited edition, but at a certain moment, the limited edition also ends. So we thought, okay, what should we do to make a successor of this boat? So we took all the components that we think that were successful or were successful on other Amels platforms and copied that into the Amels 60.
Could you give us some examples of what you would have changed or what worked on here that you're moving on to the 60 and what's changed?
Yeah, so one of the big, let's say, design elements and successful elements on this boat is the open sun platform. Sun deck, it's, you know, I think in the 55 meter range, it's the largest or one of the largest sun decks that's available. So we've copied that and put that on the Amels 60 as well. Another thing is we have a full beam bridge deck salon here because we know the owners like to spend a lot of time there. So we copied that as well, but we've made the windows even larger. So you get more light inside and a better view outside on the sea and on the ocean.
None of them have made yet. There are no 60s yet on the water.
On the water, correct.
Have you sold any?
Yes, so we are currently selling hull number 7. That's for delivery spring 2025. The first one will be delivered coming spring, so that's spring 2022.
So nobody's seen them, and you've pre-sold 7 hulls already, which just goes to show how in demand these are at the moment already.
Indeed, you're fully right. Yeah.
Yacht support vessels are becoming more and more common. I'm seeing them more than ever. Could you just tell me a little bit about what the sole purpose, your initial when designing it, what is the main purpose of this vessel?
The main purpose is to support mother yachts, so to have flow over of guests on board of this vessel, but also especially to carry a lot of toys on the open deck. So what we have improved on the new Yacht Support 53 is to increase the capacity of the deck up to 50 tons and the crane itself up to 15 tons and 10 meter outreach. So that's the biggest purpose for this vessel.
Could you tell me some of the changes that are being made from this one, because you are no longer building this 55, is that correct?
We have incorporated all the lessons learned from this type of vessel, from this model, also getting input from current clients. And we have, for example, just an example, we have on the lower deck, we have portals, we have bigger windows on the main deck, so we have 40% more accommodation for guests, and those are the biggest improvements that we have done on the new Yacht Support 53. We have also several options for the deck layout. So for example, we can retrofit an A-frame for big submarines, for example. We can have modular deck hangar to store helicopters or other toys. We have the possibility to store on the deck itself big submarines as well. We have a helicopter landing area up to 3.7 tons of take load. And we have also the possibility to have a raised helipad certified. So those are the modularity that I was talking about.
In my opinion, we are in a truly unique and epic era of yachting. Having a support vessel that allows you to travel further and more remote than yachts ever previously did is really amazing. Most yachts, regardless of size, due to their regulations, are limited to 12 passengers. Having a support yacht that can carry all the toys or exploration tools, as well as the extra guests, or in Gene Chaser's situation, scientists, is such an epic addition. An Amels 60 along with the Diamond Yacht Support 53 seems like the ultimate duo of the yachting world right now. I hope to be able to create more media with Amels and Diamond Yachting in the near future, and ask that you drop over to their Instagram and let them know that you came from this video. It helps a lot. Hasn't it just been an absolute pleasure being able to come on board, see all the toys, all the cool little gadgets that Motor Yacht Gene Machine and Gene Chaser has? It's been an absolute pleasure to show you, to meet all the crew, and to learn about the new support vessels and diamonds that are being built, as well as Amels. A huge thank you to all the crew for making themselves available to be filmed. Be sure to check out both these boats on Instagram, link down below. And once again, it's been a pleasure. A huge thanks to Dean for helping me film all this. Smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. It's been an absolute pleasure being able to come on to two privately owned vessels and showcase them to both you guys, and